There comes a point in a household where the tinny sound of guffawing YouTubers leaking from a child's headphones can be tolerated no more. A point when, after the possibilities of trees, nature, and industrial estate soft plays have been exhausted, it's time for them, and you, to watch some proper kids telly. Below is some proper kids telly, all of it currently available to Amazon Prime subscribers in the UK. Avatar: The Last Airbender. All threes of this acclaimed Nickelodeon animation are available too, along with all fours of its well-loved sequel The Legend of Korra, see below. In between both came the live-action M. Night Shyamalan film adaptation, but being as kind as possible, that's probably one for completists only. Set in a fantasy world where people have the ability to psychically manipulate the classical elements, Avatar: The Last Airbender is the story of a young boy and his pals who attempt to bring an end to the destructive war raging across the world, told with complex, satisfying characterization and beautiful artwork. Clangers 2015. When the remake of Oliver Postgate and Peter Furman's The Clangers was first announced, fans of the much-loved early 70s stop-motion animation expressed their doubts. Would the new version take away the original's imagination, whimsy and homemade feel? No, is simple, the answer. This new take on the strange race of pink, knitted space creatures is a charming and beauty-made tribute to the original, from the models to Michael Palin's avuncular narration. 26 episodes are available on Prime Video, and at 11 minutes each, they make the perfect pre-bedtime routine for all ages. Hey Duggee. Nominated by some OK! Bias as the best cartoon on television in 2016, Hey Duggee belongs in everyone's life. It's a CBeebies delight that's very funny and extremely charming, with plenty for adults to enjoy, not least a voice cast including Morgana Robinson. Hey Duggee is the story of the Squirrel Club playgroup and the seemingly endless list of activity badgers its children earn under the supervision of their barking leader, Duggee. A good 40 of its 7-minute episodes are available for Prime subscribers too, so if you're one of them and yet to have the pleasure, fill your boots. Horrible Histories. One of the greatest children's television programs of all time, Horrible Histories is a work of comic brilliance. The TV show added songs and parodies to the premise of Terry Deary's popular UK history book series, performed by a comedy cast well on its way to national treasure status. The first 4 of the 5 series featuring the original cast Jim Howick, Matthew Baton, Martha Howe Douglas, Simon Farnaby, Ben Wilbond, Lawrence Rickard are available too, which is where a lot of the best stuff resides. Here's a rundown of some of its greatest songs. Moomins. This one has Moomins fans in a bind. It's a HD remastered version of the original 70s-80s stop-motion series, which means it looks spick-span and bright as a button. It doesn't, however, have the original UK narration by Richard Murdoch. Instead it has a US voice cast who pronounce thingamy with a hard G in the middle, not that impedantic, and a different script. Anyway, you can decide whether it's for you. There are 18 episodes available too, running to under 10 minutes each. Ronja the Robber's Daughter. Astrid Lindgren's 1981 Swedish book about a girl growing up in a clan of woodland robbers was adapted into this animated series by Studio Ghibli in 2016. It marks the Japanese animation great's first television show, and was praised on release for its characteristically beautiful Ghibli style. The English dub, narrated by Gillian Anderson, wasn't quite as big a hit with fans of the studio, but if skillful artwork is your thing, then there's plenty to admire here. Rugrats. The first 2s, equaling almost 40 episodes, of Klasky Gsupo's hit children's cartoon about the lives of a group of babies and one megalomaniac little girl are available here, and they're as much a delight as they ever were. Join Tommy, Chucky, Phil, Lil, the fearsome Angelica and Spike the dog in imaginative adventures wittily based around domestic life. Sarah Duck. Like Hey Duggee, Sarah Duck is a CBeebies cartoon well loved by adults and children alike. From its delighty minimalist theme song Quack, to the calming voice of Roger Allam as the narrator, Sarah Duck is loveliness personified. It's stories of the friendship between a little girl and her mallard best friend, are warm-hearted adventures with a beauty British sense of humour. All 4 volumes of 140x 7-minute episodes are available too. Shaun the Sheep. More great work from Aardman Studios in the A Close Shave spin-off stop-motion series that paved the way for the terrific 2015 Shaun the Sheep feature film. Featuring the bass of Mr. Tumbles, Justin Fletcher as Shaun, and Vic Reeves on the theme song, these 20-minute adventures are great fun. Meet Bitzer the dog, the farmer, the mischievous pigs, the terrifying bull, and Shaun's whole gang on the farm. For even younger kids too, plenty of episodes of the 10-minute spin-off Timmy Time, featuring Shaun the Sheep's youngest Ovine, are also available too. Steven Universe, created by former Adventure Time writer and storyboard artist Rebecca Sugar, Steven Universe is huge fun. Airing on Cartoon Network in the US, it's the story of a boy who lives with 3 superpowered aliens, Garnet, Amethyst and Pearl. They protect Earth from attack while Steven struggles to activate and control the power of his magical gem. It's inventive, kind-hearted, and 1 to 3 are available too. The complete Bagpuss, all 13 episodes of this Oliver Postgate and Peter Furman stop-motion children's classic are available too. For those of a certain age, Bagpuss needs no introduction. For everyone else, it's the story of an old, saggy cloth cat, and Emily, who loved him, and the strange collection of toys in her shop of lost items. A nostalgic treat. The Legend of Korra, the sequel to Avatar, The Last Airbender and one longer than it, The Legend of Korra is an animated fantasy set in a world where the classical elements can be harnessed by those with special powers and training. This acclaimed series is available in its entirety to Amazon Prime subscribers. The Trapdoor, more stop-motion joy here, from Charlie Mills and Terry Brain's plasticine creation The Trapdoor. Silly, scary and glee gross, it's a colorful horror for kids about a servant named Burke, his skull pal Bonnie, the demanding master he serves, and the slimy, wriggly, unexpected things that crawl out of the trapdoor. Willie Rushton did most of the voices, and the theme song was Read a bit more here about why we love the cult monster show. Thunderbirds ago. When the first image of the Tracy brothers emerged from this 2015 Thunderbirds revival, the reception from fans of the original wasn't altogether positive. When the series arrived though, many admitted that the new version captured something of the adventure and fun of Jerry Anderson's beloved Supermyonation 1960s series. The first 2 series of this CGI remake are available too. Wallace and Gromit's cracking adventures. You don't need selling on Wallace and Gromit, they're Wallace and Gromit. They've been our companions through past Christmases and Easters on the BBC, and now, we can the complete adventures. All 4 of Nick Park's specials are here: A Grand Day Out, The Wrong Trousers, A Close Shave and A Matter of Loaf and Death. If, on the off chance you've neglected your parental duties and not watched these with the kids, then do so forthwith, or Feathers McGraw will get you. Wolf Blood. We called the first series Buffy for the CBBC generation, and Wolf Blood only got better from there. This CBBC show is a fresh twist on the werewolf mythology, which weaves in Celtic legend and supernatural powers around honest, powerful storytelling about the difficulties and joys of teenage life. With strong writing, a great cast and a cohesive world, Wolf Blood is up there with the best of them. It expanded its universe nicely across its runs, even flourishing after a shift in location and leads. The first 4 of 5 series are currently available too. Yo Gabba Gabba. It seems fitting that only 2 and 4 of Yo Gabba Gabba are currently available on the Ing service, because believe me when I say this is a show where logic doesn't figure greatly. It's colorful, fun and a cult hit among adults as well as being popular with kids, largely thanks to the comedy cameos from the likes of Bill Hader, Andy Samberg, Rhys Darby, Amy Sedaris, Rachel Dratch, Fred Armisen and many, many more, as well as a bunch of hit band appearances. Warning: watching for any length of time may require a headache pill and a lie down in a dark room.